Hi guys, it's Kim. Welcome to my channel. I am here with another update for the Throwback 30 project pan. This is a Fantastic Ladies collab and it was created by Jessica. She decided that she wanted to get a taste of all the projects, and as a project panner, I am with her in the fact that I want to do every single project, but I just can't. So this was great because she chose 30 projects, threw them in here, and then we have to pick a prompt from each of the 30 projects that are here. And that way we get to kind of do them all without doing them all. So anyway, let me get into my update. I have 23 products left in this project for this month. And let me get into how I did with my update. The first product I have is for 12 Days of Christmas. The prompt is 8 Maids of Milking. I chose the Milk Makeup Bronzer in the shade Baked. Here it is right here, and let me sheer it out a little bit because it looks a little scary, but look at that. It just blends out so nicely. My goal is to use it 30 times, and so far I've used it 21. So maybe I can have this knocked out for next month. We'll see, but definitely in 2 months. The next product I have is for the project 50 Shades of Panning, and we were to choose something sex themed, and for that I chose the 50 Shades of Gray, and I chose this shadow in this gray shade, and this did not make any weight change at all. So here is a swatch. It's a really pretty dark gray shade, but I didn't really make any progress on it. I'm not surprised. Okay, the next project was for 50 Shades of Pink, and for that we were to choose a pink product, and so I chose this unique blush. I call it my dark pink shade, and if you can see, there is pan. Oh, I'm so excited. It's super tiny, but I'm super excited. Here is a swatch of it, and my goal is to use it 30 times. I've only used it 3. But I hit pan. I used this before today, obviously. So it just isn't brand new for this project. For the project around the world, I chose the USA, which the flag is red, white, and blue. So for that, I chose this shadow from Unique called Cynical. My goal is to hit pan. It did not make any movement in weight, and I don't think I'm gonna hit pan. I think that's a pretty lofty goal, but here it is right there, and it's just gonna stay in the project, and I'm gonna see how I do. For the project Budget Beauty, that was a budget-friendly drugstore product, so for that, next product was for the Beauty A to Z project. The letter I spun was the letter A, and for that I chose this unique shadow in the shade Astute. And did this go down? Nope, it did not go down, even though I did use it. Here is a swatch of it right there, this first brown shade. It's really nice. I used it on my eye look today. It's a nice transition shade. I just don't use it as often. I'm panning so many things. For Budget Beauty, that's a budget-friendly or drugstore product. So for that, I chose my L'Oreal Pure Clay Mask. And my goal is to finish it. It went from 199.17 to 192.79. You can see I have a lot of use out of this. I'm thinking that it will be gone by the next update, so I'm excited about that. Then for drop 10 before summer, we were to choose a summer themed product. So for that, I chose this Betty Luminizer, and this I use as a bronzer. And my goal is to use it 30 times. I've used it 4. And here is a swatch of it. It's this second brown shade right here. It's super pretty. It is a little bit dark, so I have to go light-handed. And it went from 6.91 to 6.89 grams, so yay! And then for the project Fall For You, we were to choose a product that we love, and for that I chose this Too Faced Born This Way Naturally Radiant Concealer. My goal was to use it 30 times, and I did. And it went from 24 grams to 23.89. So this is rolling out. Super excited. Yay! For the next project, Food for Thought, something that has a food name, smells like food, or is in food packaging. So I picked a product for all three of those things, and that is this Too Faced Sweet Peach Glow palette. And here is what it is looking like. It is looking quite used. My goal is to use it 30 times. I've since used it 9. You can see that some of the patterning is wearing off in the highlighter and bronzer, but the blush, the peach is wearing down a little bit. And this went from 121.84 to 121.7. And here is the highlighter, the blush, and the bronzer. It's really pretty. Super excited that I have this product in my collection. Next up is for the project Harry Potter. For that, I chose the Prompt Bludger, which is a black item, and I chose this Mary Kay Brilliant Black Single Shadow. It did not make any movement in weight. My goal, silly Kim, my goal is to hit pan. Then for in the panning zone, a product that is all alone in your collection was the prompt. And for that, I chose this Tarte Fake Awake, and I was able to make another mark on the pencil. This went from 2.5 to 2.3 centimeters. So I did make some movement in that. And here it is right there. And then here's that Brilliant Black shade. See, it's not even Brilliant Black, but it is nice. And there's that Tarte Fake Awake. For the project Mean Girls Quote, something you bought because of someone else, that's Jessica Braun. She made me buy this Misha BB cream, and my goal is to use it 30 times. I've used it 11. I have it on today. I have to say that this is quickly becoming my favorite foundation. If you can find your shade, this is awesome. It went from 77.23 to 75.63 grams. I'm getting there. Next up is for Movie Madness, and the prompt was to link it to any movie, and I chose Shawshank Redemption, and I chose gray for the handcuffs. Here is a swatch of it right there. It is a light gray shade, and my goal is to hit pan. It went from 3.76 to 3.73 grams. But I don't think I'm going to hit pan. We'll see. And for Nightmare Before Christmas, we were to choose a product that was Christmas or Halloween themed. So I chose this Revlon lipstick in Rum Raisin because it has black packaging. There is a swatch right there. My goal is to use half of it, and I was not able to make another mark. Therefore, it didn't go down in measurement at all. So that'll be in for a while. For Once Upon a Pan, I chose the prompt Rumpelstiltskin or Mr. Gold. That is the dark one, something dark brown or gold. And so I chose this shadow. It's depotted from a Unique Addiction palette. And it's a really nice brown shade. And let's see, where is it? It's right here. And that didn't make any movement at all either. For panning games, we were to take a bunch of like products or products in general and throw them into a box or something and choose one out randomly. And I threw a bunch of lipsticks in, and I ended up picking out this ColourPop shade in Still Crazy. Here is a swatch of it right here. It's a beautiful color. My goal is to, let's see, use half, and I didn't even make an extra mark on there this time. For the Panning Solitaire project, I chose a single, and this is the Unique Enamored shade. This used to be a loose pigment, and I pressed it into this pan. My goal is to finish this, and maybe I will. I mean, there's quite a bit gone, and it is quite powdery. There's a lot of kick up. And this went from 2.37 to 2.34. So fingers crossed. There it is right there. It's kind of a lighter shade. But we'll see. For the project Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree, that was, the prompt I chose was a Christmas song, and I chose Blue Christmas. And for that, I chose this blue shade from ColourPop, and this is called Mood, and it's from the Wet palette. And yeah, my goal is to hit pan. It didn't even make a weight change. I'm ridiculous. Whatever, guys, whatever. I'm ridiculous. I'm ridiculous. For the project Say Good Day to Project Panning, a product you could use every day and never get sick of is my Lineage Lip Sleeping Mask in Vanilla. As much as I try to use this every day, I just don't. It's very difficult to see any change in this, but it did go down in weight from 59.82 to 59.61. So slowly but surely I'm using this. I don't think it'll be done by the finale though. For the Four Seasons project, I chose a summer themed product, which is this Cerave Mineral Sunscreen. My goal is to use it 20 times, and so far I've used it 6. It went down in weight from 63.51 to 62.48. This is a little bit greasy, even though it says non-greasy. But it does feel good and I do like it, so I will continue to use it, especially now that we're getting into summer months. It does kind of just give a little bit of an easy, it tints out my face a little bit and like evens it out, so it does have color to it. So yeah, then for Turn and Burn, I put in all of my paper perfume samples, and I am happy to say that I started off with 26 and I now, last update had 11, and now I have 0 paper perfume samples. Yay! So I used them all up. For the Unicorn project, so that's rolling out. For the Unicorn project pan, it was the one of a kind or magical product. So for that, I chose this JD Glow shade in the shade Fairy Acid. My goal is to use it 20 times. Here is a swatch of it. Oh, there's that ColourPop shade. There's the JD Glow. And I've used it 5 times so far. For the Project Winnie the Pan, I chose the Prompt Owl, and I chose this gray shadow from Unique because owls can have gray in them. My goal is to hit pan, and it didn't even make a weight change this time. So I got to get on that. I got to get on these shadows, guys. I am not doing very well when it comes to panning my eyeshadows, and I just keep bringing up different, I keep bringing in different projects and whatever, but whatever, I love panning. And then finally for the Project Wizard of Panning, the prompt I chose was Munchkins, something that you use to protect your skin. And for that, I chose this First Aid Beauty Anti-Redness Serum, and it is gone. I have panned it, so this is rolling out too. So there's my project. I was able to get out 3 products this time, and now I am down to 20 out of 30 prompts left. I'm not going to finish everything, but I'm going to do the good old college try and try my best. Yeah, so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you liked me, please consider subscribing. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.